Last week we left you in the Sierra Nevada range of Minca, Colombia. This week we travelled by bus 5 hours west from Santa Marta to the eastern tip of Cartagena.
We have spent the morning shooting all the beautiful streets here in Cartagena. Now we're going to head back to a coffee espresso bar that we were at yesterday that was recommended to us by one of the girls at the hostel we're staying at. So the coffee is beautiful and it's a really nice place. It was a bit chockers yesterday though when we were there, so hopefully it's not too bad and we can go drink some really nice coffee.
Officially founded and settled under Spanish Empire in 1533, Cartagena was named after a Spanish city. It was then declared as a major port and became a hotspot for English and French pirates. After a hefty amount of gold was robbed from the city, the Spanish crown ordered the construction of the stone walls to protect the city, which you can now still see today in the historic area and is referred to as the Walled City.
So what are you up to, bud?
Stopped in for some lunch to try and get away from the heat. Cartagena, the heat here is just on another level. Everybody told us before we got here, but it's so hot. So we've come back to a cafe.
Super humid.
Yeah.
It's hot and it's humid.
So humid and it's so hot. And after a few hours of walking around, you need a break. So we've come back to a cafe that we actually stumbled across yesterday, and we'll tell you guys about what they're all about a little bit later, but we're going to enjoy our lunch first. Chris has an issue with taking way too much dip. He's a dip hog. And now for the best bit. We get acai. Anytime we can find acai, we get it.
Alright guys, we've had an amazing lunch here at Stepping Stones Cafe. There's a whole story behind this place as to how it operates and the reason why. I could explain it to you, but I'm probably going to be terrible at it. So I'm going to hand over to two of the owners of Stepping Stones, Hannah and Vanessa.
Oh, hello. Hi guys. So I'm Hannah, this is Vanessa. And yeah, we're one of the owners of Cafe Stepping Stone, which has been running in Cartagena, Colombia for almost 2 years now. Vanessa did an exchange over here in Colombia in 2014, and kind of fell in love with Colombia as it is, but also the kind of inequality that she saw throughout her travels stuck with her, and she felt like she had to do something about it.
What is Stepping Stones?
So yeah, we created this business model, social training cafe, where we employ youth aged between 18 and 25 years old that have had no formal work experience before. They haven't gone on to do any further education, so it's quite difficult for them to enter into the formal workforce. So we created this cafe to employ them, to give them training over a 3 to 6 month period where they can learn all the skills they need, preparation of drinks and food. The idea is to enter into the formal workforce, but the bigger idea behind it is that they deserve the right to make their own, have the information to make informed choices and
about their future.
Exactly.
Yeah. So if you guys are ever looking for a socially aware and conscious cafe that produces mostly vegan, vegetarian food with amazing coffee and drinks and desserts, come to Stepping Stone and you can find Tom, Hannah and Vanessa here, the owners, all three from Australia. The food is incredible, the coffee is amazing. It's in the Getsemani area of Cartagena, in one of the little side streets, so go check them out, say good day to them, and yeah, cheers guys, thank you.
Thank you.
just left Cafe Stepping Stone. The food was absolutely amazing there, and it was so awesome that the owners sat down and had a bit of a chat with us. We actually got a lot of insight into Cartagena that I don't think we would have actually known unless we would have stumbled across that cafe. So it was really awesome to learn sort of that side of the city.
So it's still hot as hell out here. We're gonna head back to the hostel, get some work done, had a bit of a snooze, and then tonight we're going out to a rooftop bar to watch the sunset.
We're awake, we're alive from our siesta. We're off to find a specific spot for sunset. It's called Hotel Movic. It's supposed to have amazing views of the cities and really beautiful sunset spot, but it's probably gonna be way out of our price range, so we're probably only gonna be able to get like a Club Colombia or an Aguila, which is the cheap beer here.
Yeah.
So we'll go watch sunset there, and then we'll maybe go get some tacos.
Oh, and it's cool.
Sure. Elevator 6th floor.
Okay.
Welcome to the hotel.
Muchas gracias.
You're welcome.
It's a bit fun. Can't really shoot. Is this your gown attire? Your night attire?
This is my night attire.
Right, that was a bit too fancy for us.
Yeah,
We're gonna
and
head,
a little bit too expensive.
we're gonna head back to our neck of the woods now.
To get some $2 tacos.
Cheap tacos.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
It is bright and early. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and we are actually at the airport now.
We are about to leave South America. It has been 5 months that we've already been in South America. We left January 29th
Yeah.
and it's now June 10th, 11th,
And we've done
12th. We'll
6 countries.
we've been to 6 countries from Chile to Colombia. So we've made it all the way down south.
It feels very weird to be leaving, and it
To up north.
feels weird to be leaving Colombia. We've been here for about a month, and we've absolutely loved it. And Cartagena was an awesome place to end in.
There was.
Yeah, it was beautiful. The next place that we're actually going, it wasn't on our list or in our plans, but it's just sort of come to fruition in the last couple months. So it's a surprise, and it's a surprise to a few different people.
So we're not going to say too much about it because by the time this is on YouTube, we will already be in that place. So we have to keep it a secret from some people, but by the time they watch this, they'll know. So it's
okay.
It's all right.
So yeah, we're gonna head on our flight. We're leaving South America, and we'll see you guys next week.
In the next one. Waiting for the family to come through the gate. I don't know if we should hide or just stand in the middle.